All right, hi everybody. Everybody see Luna? Luna, say hi. Luna, say hi to everybody. Okay, good. You can see it. All right. She looks so uncomfortable right now. Yeah? Okay. All right. Maybe you should come grab her. Oh, she fell. Okay, well, you guys all got to see Luna. But hi, everybody. Happy Saturday. I hope everyone is doing well. Thank you for joining me on this live stream. I've never done this before, so I figured it would be really fun to just talk to you guys in real time. So I asked a few minutes ago for you guys to start asking me some questions, so I think we can just start there. And then, yeah, there's just a few different things I wanted to talk to you guys about. So I'll just kind of start at the beginning. Okay, I already know this question is going to get asked a lot too. Have you been furloughed? No, I have not been furloughed yet. I'm hoping that I don't get furloughed, but I am taking a month off of work in April. I'm taking the voluntary leave of absence just for that month, so I will go back to flying in May. So with that said, I will have plenty of time on my hands in April, and I plan on filming a lot of fitness videos and workouts to do at home and stuff like that. And just like some daily home life vlogs and stuff like that. But if you guys have any suggestions or video requests, please let me know about that as well. Is Eric there? Yeah, Eric's here. He's sitting in his desk on the other side of the room from me. Okay. Do we get to ask Luna questions as well? Sure. You can ask questions to Luna and about Luna. She is the best. What's the mood around your company? I would say pretty somber. I think everyone's kind of sad right now with everything going on. But also there's been a lot of hope. Like, I don't know, I feel like people have been very hopeful and very positive as well. So it's kind of a mixed bag, but it's, I don't know, it's weird.
You remember?
Yeah. You want to get in the live stream?
Looks like some people gave you donations.
Oh my God. Thank you, Robert, for $10. That is so nice of you. And thank you, Tom, for $5. Oh my gosh, you guys, seriously, that is like the nicest thing ever. Like that means so much from the bottom of my heart.
Yeah, that's sweet. Who are the OG commenters? It's like Mr. DSN.
Mr. DSN, Scott. Scott comments on like every one of my videos.
If you guys are in here and you say your name, say something in the chat.
Yeah.
Because we always read the chat and they're like very specific people.
Yeah, there's always so many specific people who comment on my videos, and it's just
Adam always comments too.
Yeah, Adam comments all the time. And thank you so much for just sending that. You guys, I mean, seriously, like, oh my God, I can't even.
I feel like Robert,
so nice. Yeah.
I think Robert.
Yeah, Robert comments a lot.
Oh, Mr. DSN's right there.
Oh, hey, Mr. DSN.
I feel like we haven't seen him. What was it? World of Mike was the other one.
Yeah, World of Mike was another one.
Stopped commenting.
Yeah. There's a lot of you guys that support my channel like all the time, and it's just so nice. And I mean, truly, like I really try to get back to everyone in the comments, and it just means like you all mean the world to me. So
yeah, but yeah, if you comment and you comment on every video, we take note. We actually kind of look for your comments.
Mm-hmm.
So
I always like. There's always specific people that I'm looking forward to seeing their comments. Okay.
You got another one for 15.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, William, you always comment on my videos too. Thank you so much for the donation. Oh my gosh, you guys are really the best. Oh my God. LDR 1216. Thank you. You guys are buying us dinner. This is so nice. Okay. I'm going to try and go back and answer.
There's a lot of comments now.
Yeah, there's a lot of comments now.
So
trying to get to the top so I can see. Okay. I see that you guys were asking about our planes. Yeah, a lot of our planes are grounded right now. So a lot of them are in New Mexico or in Tulsa, Oklahoma, just hanging out in the hangars. They're not flying right now. Thank you, Robin. Oh, that is so nice.
Yeah. All right. We're going to go back down to the bottom of the comments. just because there were way too many to keep up with. So if you ask something and it wasn't answered, type it again, because we got to catch back up because we got kind of sidetracked. But
yeah.
Okay. Hi, Roseanne. So what's like going on in life for you right now? What are you doing?
Are you talking to Roseanne?
No, you.
Oh, me.
So those are kind of easy ones.
Yeah, well, I'm just hanging out today. I've had the past few days off, but I go back on reserve tomorrow for 3 days. So I could potentially get called for a 3-day trip, but then I am off for the month of April. So I'll be doing a lot of home and fitness vlogs, like I said earlier. And yeah, just hanging out and doing our part in social distancing as much as we can. So,
yeah. Julie's gonna have a lot of time for videos, so if there's like a specific aspect outside of like flight attendant and traveling that you like about her videos, make sure you comment that, because she's kind of looking for like different ways to branch off during this month where she's gonna be staying safe from COVID.
And try some new things. Oh, Ezra, thank you. You always comment on all of my videos too, even the old ones from before you were subscribed and stuff. So that's super nice of you. I did see someone ask if I used to fly the MD-80. Yes, that was my least favorite aircraft. That was our old Super 80. So, okay. I saw one about gymnastics. Oh,
what's up, John? Sorry. Shout out to John.
Hi, John. Couples acro yoga video. That would be super cool. I think that would be fun to try that.
What's acro yoga?
Acro yoga. It's like where you're like doing a push-up, but I'm doing like a handstand on your back. Stuff like that.
Yeah, you showed me a bunch of that stuff.
I saw a few questions about gymnastics. Gymnastics was my main sport growing up, but I also did dance. I couldn't really do any other sports besides gymnastics because it just consumed my whole life and all of my time, but it was totally worth it because it brought me to DU and brought me to him. Yeah. And I saw someone say that their dad was a DU alum. That is awesome. Thank you, Jacob. That is so nice. Okay, can we say hi to Luna? We'll see if she wants to come back up here.
She's hanging out by her window right now.
Yeah.
This is where she spends like all day.
She loves looking out the window. Maybe next time I go live, we can do it outside at a park, or there's like a field across the street from us and we can play with Luna. I think that would be fun. Would you go back and what? Okay, you see, is Eric growing a quarantine beard?
Yes, I am.
Are you?
I have not shaved since quarantine started. So yeah, I am.
That's so funny.
It's quite patchy. I'm not the greatest at growing beards, but I'm doing my best. It'll probably turn into a mustache.
Yeah. Life by Francesco. Who is your fave flight attendant YouTuber? Well, of course it's you. Yeah, Life by Francesco. He's my friend. He is Miami based. We've actually flown together before, and he has a YouTube channel. So if you guys are interested in more flight attendant content, and he also goes on a lot of cruises and loves Disney. So if you guys are interested in that as well, you should definitely go check him out. He's awesome. Okay. Hello, Julia and Eric. Hello. Boeing or Airbus? Airbus, because it's just a smoother airplane and the landings are smoother. And I just really, really love Airbus. I think those planes are super nice. Where do you see your channel going and what are you most hoping to accomplish? I mean, Dream World, I want like 1 million subscribers and I want this channel to like be my main and complete source of income. And so I can just be a flight attendant kind of like on the side and like, you know, keep my flight benefits so I can continue traveling and making awesome travel vlogs for you guys. Like that would be like my dream world, would be to fly the bare minimum and for my YouTube channel to just kind of explode. Yeah,
that'd be cool.
So that's like my ultimate goal. And that way I can spend more time at home too. Is it true that you competed in the Big 12? Yes. DU Gymnastics, we were part of the Big 12. So that was an awesome conference to be part of. Will Eric work out too? Yeah, Eric does work out. Maybe we'll get him in some workout videos this month.
Maybe
we'll do some couples workouts together. Have you guys eaten yet? So I ate some oatmeal for breakfast this morning, and
Currently eating.
And Eric
pasta.
is currently eating some chicken Alfredo pasta that we made for dinner last night. A cooking video would be really fun. If you guys have seen my A Day in the Life video, Eric and I made pizza, homemade pizza in that video. So maybe we could do like another cooking video, like just a cooking video together. That could be really fun. Do you have to know anything about flying a plane? No. What is your favorite airport? We were actually talking about that this morning. Our favorite airport, and we both said Denver.
Yeah,
I love
DIA.
yeah. I also love all the conspiracy theories that go around DIA too. I think it's really cool. Julia is the best to answer in comments. I love that about your channel. Thank you, Michael. I really, really try to answer as many comments as I can. Sometimes it's a bit overwhelming, but I do really enjoy getting to talk to all of you and connect with all of you. And I know that like when I comment on other YouTubers' channels, when they comment back, it makes me feel special. So I hope that I can bring that to you guys as well.
Neil, I do have a favorite European team, and it's Chelsea.
Have you ever seen them play?
No.
That could be a birthday gift.
No.
Well, maybe not this year, but maybe next year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Thumbs up for cooking video. Eric, I know you like steak, so do I. I'd love to see how you make it. We could do a cooking video with like just the steak too. Can you please do another vacation vlog? The cruise one was great. We want to go on vacation again so bad. I wanted to go on a cruise, but I don't know if we're gonna be able to go on one this year with everything going on.
We were looking at different cruises to book when this started, so we'll rip that.
Yeah, I mean, when all of this settles down, I definitely think that we will go on a cruise or some sort of vacation, just because like I'm dying to travel again and to go do something really fun. And I think too, it will be good for, you know, as a couple, like once a year to go on a trip. So we'll see, but I'd love to go on another cruise and film it for you guys. Is Scott here? Hi, Scott. Scott, I don't know if you saw it earlier, but I gave you a bit of a shout out. You are like one of my top subscribers who has seriously commented on like every one of my videos from day one, and just you're awesome and we love you and thank you for all of your support. Do you keep in touch with any of your gymnastics teammates? Yes, a lot of my old teammates are still to this day some of my best friends, even from childhood until now. I love them. There's just something about that bond that you create with your teammates that will never go away. All right, what does Eric do for a living? Do you want to explain that a little bit after you just ate a big bite of food?
I work for a software company that does outdoor education programs for the different states throughout the U.S. So I do support on our the different like software aspects for like the government side. And so if they're needing help, like there's a bug in the system or whatever, I work to make sure that gets resolved for them. Just like IT support for like government education stuff.
Yeah, you guys, Eric is seriously one of the smartest people I've ever known. I just, I'm like blown away by how smart he is. No, I'm serious. Okay, let's read some more questions. Ha, you see that one?
A lot of people say that.
You guys, we'll get married one day when we're ready.
Here, I'll pick them out and you just answer them.
Okay.
All right. Have you ever been to India?
No, I have not been I have not been to India, but I think it would be really cool to go one day.
Have you ever been to Indiana?
I have been to Indiana.
No,
I haven't explored.
Two different questions.
Okay.
All right. You could collab with another YouTuber. Who would you collab with?
Oh gosh. Probably Kara and Nate. They're like my recent obsession. They have like over 1 million subscribers on YouTube, and I just think their travel vlogs are beautiful and so well done. So I think, and I know that they fly on a bunch of different airlines. So if I ever met them in person, I just think that would be like super, super, super cool. But obviously then there's a lot of like other flight attendant YouTubers that I would love to collab with as well. Greetings from Slovenia to all three of you. Thank you for presenting the other side of the airline business. I'm going to butcher your name, but thank you, Slomuzika. That is so nice of you. That is so kind. Oh my gosh. Dawn, thank you. I know, and thank you, High Flight. Hi guys, have a couple of Starbucks on me. Thank you. Oh my gosh.
That's so nice.
You guys, I'm not gonna cry. This is so nice.
Do you speak any other languages besides English?
No, I used to speak a little bit of Spanish. My parents were fluent in Spanish. My dad actually grew up in South America. He lived in Lima, Ecuador, and oh my gosh, it's like on the tip of my tongue. Well, Lima.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Lima, Ecuador. It's on the tip of my tongue. Mom, I know you're in here. Maybe you can chime in. And then my mom was a foreign exchange student in Lima, Peru. So it's on my bucket list, though, to pick up more of Spanish and to try and become more fluent. But Eric speaks French.
Yeah, I lived in Switzerland in high school, so I speak French. My father's from Switzerland, so he speaks German, Swiss German, French, a bunch of languages. I don't, but maybe I'll teach Julia one day.
Yeah,
French.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
You should say something in French.
No, it's okay. I'll say that for another video. I saw somebody say, do you ever go to Philadelphia?
I go to Philadelphia sometimes. I haven't had many routes out of there from Dallas recently, but I have had a long layover there before, and I thought it was really fun. And Eric has family in Philly, so we went to a wedding in Doylestown. Is that how you say it?
Yep. My family's from Bucks County. So that's, my cousin got married there, so we were in Philly, that area for a while.
Yeah.
My favorite Swiss city, Zermatt is cool. I lived in Neuchâtel, and I'm more like the French part. So favorite city is definitely Neuchâtel. Geneva is also awesome, but it's like bougie. Yeah. That place is bougie.
I really want to go to Switzerland. So that's what I'm kind of debating between is like, okay, do we go on a cruise or do we save up for like another year and like do like a really big Europe trip through Switzerland?
Oh, yes, Scott said he was born in Philly. That's cool.
That's awesome.
But yeah, we'll go to Switzerland. That's like one that's in the books. My grandparents live in Austria, so we'll probably do some European tour eventually.
Yeah.
All right, a bunch of people asking for Luna.
Yeah, so don't worry, guys. If we go to Europe, I'll definitely vlog it. Say hi, Luna. So for those of you who don't know much about Luna, she is our golden retriever. She's 2.5 years old, and she is just the sweetest, most loving dog ever. What's your favorite thing about Luna?
She's a golden. I don't know.
Yeah.
And she listens to me.
Yeah, she does. She always listens to Eric. She's a very, very good dog.
She's super shy though, so it's kind of a pain.
Yeah, she is really shy. And she does not like new people. So like if anyone new comes over that she doesn't immediately know who they are, she barks and freaks out and is super, super scared. But if like she's met you a few times and then you come over, has no issues with you. But
and then yeah, Luna is our only pet. We don't have any more than this.
Yeah, and we don't plan on having any more dogs or any more pets.
Like she's sweet. She's definitely a mommy's girl. Like she loves Julia. It ain't about me anymore.
Oh, stop.
I got her in college, but she became mommy's girl real quick. You know.
I love you, Luna.
You got your you got your stickers anywhere? You show your stickers.
Oh, they're in my bag. Okay, you guys. So Eric did the most amazing thing ever, and he had Jetting Julia stickers made. See if you guys can see these. I know the lighting's not like the best, but it's just my logo and it says subscribe on the bottom. So if you ever see me in person, like at an airport, at a mall, on an airplane, I don't know, I was gonna say a movie theater because like we go to the movies a lot, but like anywhere, just come up and say hi, and I will definitely give you a sticker. And I also wanted to let you all know too that I launched a Patreon account. This was something that I kind of debated for a while on doing, just because I feel like really weird. Like, I don't want to say asking for money because that's like not the right terminology, but I noticed that a lot of creators opened a Patreon account just to help fund like their creative side and like to fund their YouTube channel. And especially with me taking April off and potentially getting furloughed, I just decided to open one and just kind of see what that's all about. But there's different tiers, and on each tier level, it includes things like a sticker, a handwritten card, and updates and stuff like that. So that will be in the description box, so feel free to check that out. Say hi from Turkey. Hi, that's awesome. Can husband and wife be a cabin crew on the flight? Yeah, there's actually a lot of flight attendants that I know who are married and they met their spouse on the job. I actually flew with this couple once. They've been married for 15 years and they met 2 weeks into the job. They're both flight attendants and they've just been happy ever since. So it's definitely common. And there's also a lot of like pilots and flight attendants who are married as well.
I've seen Joseph ask a couple times if he's 6'4", is he too tall to be a flight attendant? Is there any height restrictions? And I guess you could answer the opposite if you can be too small too. People ask that a lot.
No, there's definitely some super tall flight attendants. I would say that I'm trying to think. Okay, my college roommate was 6'4", and she was really tall. She was a basketball player, and I definitely feel like I have coworkers who are as tall as her. So I would say definitely go for it. I mean, your height should not limit you. And I would say, I know there's flight attendants who are the opposite and who are super short, who are like 5 feet or like right under 5 feet. And the only requirement is that you are able to reach the emergency equipment in the overhead bins. So I think it depends on the airline too, because some might require a certain height. But yeah, I think it all just depends.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, can you blog how to organize your home? So I'm actually just got done like deep cleaning the entire house. So I was thinking of filming like a home tour vlog for you guys as well, just of our place here in Dallas. I thought that would be pretty fun. Have you ever been to Hawaii and did you like it? I love Hawaii. Hawaii is seriously one of my favorite places in the world. I've been to Oahu and the Big Island. I've also been to Maui, but I didn't really get to spend a whole lot of time there. But on the Big Island, my grandfather runs Ironmans and he qualified to the big race there. So we were able to watch that. And so me and my family spent about 4 or 5 days there. And that was awesome. And then I've had 2 layovers in Honolulu before. That's one of my absolute favorite layovers. Besides Cancun. Cancun's my absolute favorite layover. Any beach I'm like super happy at though. So yeah. Other questions? Are you a Dallas Cowboys fan? No, I'm more of a Broncos fan, but I don't really pay attention to football, to be honest.
Yeah, we don't really pay attention to football.
Yeah. Okay. Favorite local restaurant would be Spazio's. It's an Italian restaurant that's close to us. It's seriously one of the best Italian restaurants I've ever been to.
Mm-hmm. Spazio's the goat.
Yeah, Spazio's is super good. You want to explain how we got Luna? Or did
we get Luna?
Yeah, someone asked where we got Luna.
Oh, all right. Well,
where we got this girl?
I grew up with a golden retriever as a child, and she died freshman year of college. And her name was Sunshine.
I never got to meet her.
Mm-hmm.
So sad.
And I loved Sunshine. She was amazing. And then what was it, junior year?
Senior year, I think. You were in playing when you got Luna.
Okay, senior year. Started talking about Goldens again with Julia because I love Goldens. I can't have another dog. It has to be a Golden.
And now I'm addicted to Golden Retrievers too.
And then Julia went and found this breeder couple in Colorado Springs. And then Thanksgiving we went down and we visited her. I think was your Instagram have pictures?
I think it was Halloween actually.
It was Halloween.
Yeah.
Halloween we went down and it was just it just clicked. It was so cute. There's I think there's a picture on her Instagram of the day one.
Yeah.
Or it's in her video.
I'll make sure to find that picture and somehow get it out to you guys. But
yeah.
Yeah, it was they just automatically clicked and just knew it was it was a match. It's like a match made in heaven.
Luna's name is Moon, and then my younger, my childhood dog was Sunshine. So it's the sun and the moon. And that's how we got Luna.
Yeah, and she's our baby.
Yep.
Mhm. Is there anything you'd like to change about being a flight attendant? No, I would say maybe like longer layovers. So I, even in smaller destinations, I have more time to go out and explore, or at least, more time to sleep. But I love the job. And, even with everything going on right now and the potential of getting furloughed or just, I don't want to get too much into it, but just with everything going on, like, I know this is not the end of my flying career. Like, even if I temporarily lose my job right now, like, I found the aviation industry and I fell in love, and I'm going to continue doing this one way or another. So, yeah. Have you seen any more like repeated questions?
No, that was one that people were asking. Do you have any like specific trips planned for when coronavirus blows over? There's another one I saw.
No specific trips planned. Kind of just have like, the dream vacations in mind. Like we were talking about earlier, Europe and Switzerland. Oh, thank you, Linda. Linda comments on a lot of my videos as well. It's so nice of you. Jose, Julie, I comment on all of your videos. Thank you, Jose. That's super nice.
Do you have any advice for someone who's a new flight attendant?
Sleep as much as you can, and to just truly go into each day of work with a positive attitude and just joy for the job that you're doing. And because when you have that positive attitude and that mentality, it definitely rubs off on the passengers and on the other crew members as well. And to just, I guess this is more like advice for any job, but to kind of just start each day with a grateful heart that you get to do something really cool. And, if you have a fun layover and even if you're really tired, like go out, go explore, because there's so many times where I've been exhausted and I was like, I don't really want to go do anything. I just kind of want to stay in the hotel. And then I end up going out with crew members and having the time of my life and doing something that I might not have ever been able to do before. So, yeah.
Do you ever bump into any celebrities?
I have met a few celebrities. I've met Usain Bolt. He was really cool. He was on a flight to Kingston, Jamaica. That's where he's from. Who else have I met? Luna. What are you barking at, girl? She barks at.
She's doing her thing at the window.
Yep. I cannot remember his name right now. The guy that I just met. Dude? Yeah, the guy that I just met.
Yeah, she met Hank Schroeder.
The
guy who plays Uncle Hank in Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
I don't know his real name. But.
It's like Dean
Dean
Richards, or that could be a completely made-up name. I don't know. Who else have I met? I feel like I've met a few more celebrities, but I just can't think of them off the top of my head. Oh, I met one of the guys from Duck Dynasty. I don't remember his name because I don't watch the show.
Guy. His name's like Richard or something, right?
Really? Yeah. I don't know. But anyways, I met someone from Duck Dynasty. That was pretty cool. Yeah. So, love from Pakistan. Hi. Love from the U.S. Nicest place you have been. Hawaii is definitely one of the nicest places that I have been. But I also loved our hotel in Fort Lauderdale and being right across the beach. I would say that was really beautiful as well. Dean Norris was his name. Why did I say Dean Richards? I don't know where that came from. But Dean Norris, yeah. Okay, so I was right about the Dean part. Dynasty, love your videos. Thank you. Do you think the coronavirus will die this summer? I hope so. I mean, I really hope this doesn't last like too long. Yeah, just because I would love things to get back to normal pretty soon. But definitely been watching a lot of Netflix and reading a lot of books. I just finished the show Self-Made on Netflix yesterday. That was pretty good. Right now, I'm almost done reading the book The Stranger. This is my bookmark. It's a receipt. I've got like that much left, and I know this is a Netflix show, so I'm excited to finish this so I can watch that. It's like a suspense thriller, which is like my favorite type of books to read. So excited about that. We just finished This Is Us. That's one of our like favorite shows that we've been watching for years.
Mm-hmm. We're watching Tiger King recently.
Yeah, we watched Tiger King.
It's like the hot subject everybody loves.
Yeah, but if you guys
Tiger
watch
King.
that show, it's freaking hilarious. Like, I don't want to cuss on here, but it's such a shit show. Like, it's like the definition of 2020. Just a complete hot mess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That show's funny, man.
It is funny. But
Joe Exotic is quite the character.
Yeah, and it's just crazy because tigers are my favorite animal. So I was like super excited to watch it. And I was thinking it was going to be more about like a documentary about just like true sanctuaries. And instead it was about like, these crazy cult leaders and those poor tigers who are in situations that they should not be in. So yeah, who does the video editing, me or Eric? It's kind of like a tag team effort. I do like a lot of the bulk editing, and then Eric will kind of fine tune, and like I'll ask you for help with.
Yeah, I just review
the details. Yeah, he reviews it.
It's pretty much Julia. Do you have a specific place that you fly to the most?
I don't know about that. What do you think?
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Random.
I kind of just fly as many random flights as I can and try to get the best layovers that I can. If I wanted to have a more consistent schedule, I could definitely bid for one and probably hold like 3-day trips with domestic layovers. However, I just want to travel and see as many places as I can. So I purposely will bid to do as many different layovers as I can. How do you get over the fear and discomfort of filming yourself in public places, or does that make you uncomfortable? Okay, you guys, so this is actually funny because there are some times where I still get nervous to vlog in public, especially if it's super crowded. I just think people are like automatically staring at me as soon as I whip out the camera, even though that's probably not the case. But I've gotten a lot more comfortable with it because I realized that all of the people around me, kind of like their opinion doesn't matter. Like, I'm doing this because it's something that I love and it's something that's really fun, and I get to put together like a cool video after. I will tell you though, what I get the most nervous for is actually sit down videos where I have to like actually sit down in front of my camera and just speak to it, because it feels like I'm giving a presentation, and I get like literally anxiety attacks sometimes before I do that, and either Eric will have to calm me down or tell me to just like man up and like I can do it, and to just relax and to not, I make it a way bigger deal in my head than it actually is. But like for a lot of you that think that YouTubers are just like, I don't know, have zero fear about doing stuff like that, at least for me, completely not true. Like there's so many times too, even while I'm in the editing process, where I'm like, this is stupid, no one's gonna watch this, no one's gonna like this, or I'm filming and I'm just like, it's not going how I envisioned it in my head, and I get really frustrated sometimes. But every time I do put a video out, I've watched it like 100 times through. I'm actually and I just try and put the best product I can, do the best I can. Do you get a lot of free time as a flight attendant, or is most of it spent sleeping? So it really depends on the trip. So sometimes like I had a layover in Lima, Peru on Christmas like 2 years ago, and I had 40 hours while I was there. And then when I was in Santiago, Chile, I had 40 hours there as well. So I had plenty of time to go out and actually explore the city and do things. But then, sometimes you only have like 13 or 14 hours in Cancun, which is one of my like favorite layovers, which isn't enough time to like necessarily go out and explore a lot, but it's enough time to go to the beach and swim in the ocean and do fun things. And then there's other times where, you might have 24 hours in a destination, or you might have 9 or 10. And those nights where I only have 9 or 10 hours, like I go straight to the hotel room, shower, go to bed, and wake up the next morning. Are you still in pain from your gymnastics injuries? Does being a flight attendant aggravate your injuries? Yeah, I would definitely say that there are times where I'm still in pain from my injuries. I still cannot really hang from a bar. So I tore my labrum in my shoulder, and I've gone to the gym a few times and I've just tried to like hang from the, what's that called? where like people do like rows and they can be like pull-ups.
Squat racks?
Yeah, like a squat rack or just one of those things. Yeah, so that still really hurts my shoulder, even to just hang. I've recently taken up running because there's like nothing else to do, and it's been hurting my knee and my foot. So I might slow down a little bit on that, or just kind of push through and see if it gets better. Flying definitely aggravates my injuries sometimes, especially if I'm on my feet all day. It especially bothers my foot. I have 2 titanium pins in my navicular bone in my foot because I had a stress fracture in there that was just really bad. So that can really bother me sometimes. Thank you, Buckhorn Camp. That is so nice of you. I watched every episode. You watched every episode while you were recovering from surgery. Oh my gosh, well, I hope you're recovering well and that you're doing okay. Thank you so much. What is the flight industry like right now? Do you get many flights? Right now, I have not flown a whole lot. I've only actually flown about 35 hours this month, but I still have the 75-hour guarantee that my company will give me because I've been on call. But I do have, starting tomorrow, 3 days on reserve, so we'll see if I get any more trips. When you're a flight attendant, can you fly a family member anywhere for free? Yes and no. So we have certain like buddy passes that we can give to our immediate family members, and you have passes that you can give to random people if you want, but I choose not to. I will only allow like immediate family members and Eric to be on my buddy passes, and they have to pay a tax. So if it's domestic, it's usually like $20 to $40, and if it was international, it's usually more than that. But for me, I can fly anywhere domestically for free, and international, I just have to pay the tax. So, yeah. Is your bidding schedule for trips similar to pilots or different? I think it's similar. I'm not 100% sure. I know that pilots actually work, from my understanding, more 4-day trips than we do. And it depends on the base too, and the type of flying that you have out of that base. But pilots and flight attendants, our trips are usually not together. Like, it would be extremely rare for me to start a 3-day trip and to keep the same pilots for that entire trip. You're usually just with those same pilots for like 2 or 3 flights at most. Okay. A bone for Luna. So we fed Luna, and I gave her dentist stick earlier today, but yeah, she's under my feet right now. Hi, baby. Are you paid to be trained? So flight attendant training, it depends on the airline that you're at, but mine was not paid. So, what is the longest flight you could possibly work? So the longest flight that we have out of Dallas is from Dallas to Hong Kong, and that's 16, 17 hours. I have not worked that flight yet, but I would love to one day. I'd love to go to Hong Kong. The longest flight I have personally ever worked was Dallas to Narita, and that was 12 or 13 hours, I believe. Yeah, that was a pretty long flight. So, that's true. Almost every pilot vlog 4-day has 4-day trips. That's cool. Hello from Cancun. Yay, that's like my favorite place. Besides yourself, who is your favorite aviation YouTuber? I don't know. I like everybody. I mean, before I even became a flight attendant, I started following Fly with Stella, and I got a lot of information from her channel. Some other great YouTubers are Kat Nesbitt, Casey Cassidy, Life by Francesca, like I mentioned earlier. So those are some of my, other flight attendant YouTube colleagues. Recommended from this video, a dog video. Yeah, actually, would you guys like to see like a day in the life of Luna? Like a day in the life of a golden retriever video? Would that be fun? I think that would be fun. Would you like to switch bases sometimes, or are you happy in DFW and want to stay? For now, I'm definitely happy staying here in Dallas. There aren't really any other bases that I would want to go to. The only other base I would consider would maybe be Miami, just because I love the beach and I would love to live by the ocean one day. I would say LA because I also love California and living by the beach there would be great too. But when you're LA based and like with my seniority, you basically just work red eyes and that's like all you do. And I definitely don't want to work only red eyes. And you guys know if you have watched my channel for a while that I hate working red eyes. I hate staying up super late at night. So. Okay. Also, Trolley Dolly. Yeah, Trolley Dolly's a flight attendant YouTuber as well. Would you or Eric ever want to get your pilot's license? Would you ever want to get your pilot's license?
No, kind of thought about it for like a minute, but nah, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good too. I get anxiety when I drive, just driving a car. So, right, like I'm not the best driver.
Yeah, she's not great at driving.
So, just trying to imagine myself behind an airplane, like, having to take care of all of those people and get them from one place to the next. Nope, I do not want that responsibility. What's the smallest town in the US you've ever had a layover in? I would say probably like Redmond, Oregon, or I'm trying to think. Okay, so before I became a mainline flight attendant, I flew for a regional, and we flew to some very small towns. I know that Wenatchee, Washington, I think that's how you say it. That was a really small town. Yeah, so have you ever been to Turks and Caicos? No. Funny enough, we were supposed to go to Turks and Caicos in college, but then Eric was playing with a professional team, so that didn't really work out. But his dad has a friend in Turks and Caicos, right? That's where he is?
Yep.
Yeah, and so I would love to go there for a vacation. I think that would be really fun.
Yep, I messed it up for us.
Oh.
Unlucky.
No. Have you ever had a layover in Pittsburgh? I actually don't think I have. Or maybe I have, and I just don't remember. That's the thing about being a flight attendant is you go to so many places that sometimes, unless if I have like a very memorable layover somewhere, I won't remember if I was actually there. Did you Where were you born? Are you native to Texas? No. So I was actually born in Las Vegas, Nevada. That's where I grew up. Grew up in Las Vegas and the Henderson area. And then I moved to Denver, Colorado for college. We both went to the University of Denver. Eric was a soccer player. I was a gymnast. And so that's where we met. And then I became a flight attendant. And I first moved to Seattle, Washington. And then from Seattle, I moved to Miami for my new job. And then I came to Dallas. And that's kind of how I ended up here. And then Eric moved out here, so I wouldn't have to keep commuting back and forth between Dallas and Denver. Are you concerned that you will get furloughed after the 6 months? The airline promised the government not to lay off any employees. Yeah, that's definitely a concern of mine. Like, I'm definitely concerned that if we go the 6 months until September or October and things don't pick up from there, obviously only being 2 years into the job, I'm at kind of the bottom of the chopping block and like bottom of seniority. And I know for a lot of people thinking, oh, well, you've been at a company for 2 years, like you're good. Well, there's flight attendants who've been flying longer than we've been alive. And Dallas is a very senior base. This is where a lot of senior flight attendants are. So I'm kind of at the bottom of that list. But I'm just trying to take everything one day at a time right now. And, if that were to happen, then I will just take it in stride when that happens. I don't want to get ahead of myself. And I'll just figure it out from there. Yeah. So. 737 or 777? 777 for sure. I love wide body aircrafts. They're one of my favorite to fly on. I just think they're some of the most beautiful airplanes. I just think they're super, super cool. What about you? What kind of plane do you like flying on?
Well, I don't know the difference.
You don't know?
I don't know the difference. All right. Do your thing.
Okay. I'll kick him out. Luna, are you still hiding? Luna's hiding under my desk now. Okay. All right, let's see what other questions you guys have. I'll probably keep this going for about another 15 or 20 minutes. be like an hour-long vlog, or excuse me, live session. And I was thinking of going live every Saturday at noon, because I will have every Saturday off, at least for the next 3 or 4 weeks, since I'm not flying in April. So if that's something that you guys would like, and if you've enjoyed watching this, let me know, because I would love to keep doing this and just keep talking to you guys. All right, so let's go through and read some of these questions that I might have missed. Do you see your family often, considering the distance is a big country like that? I try to see my family as much as I can. My parents still live in Las Vegas, and my sister lives in Salt Lake City. So I definitely try to see them as much as I can, and I try to get layovers there. Obviously, I would like to see them more, and I had plans to see them. Well, like Eric and I had plans to go see them for like my sister's graduation and my sister's like final dance performance and stuff like that. But obviously with all the travel restrictions and everything going on, things have been canceled and practice social distancing. So unfortunately, I don't know when I'll get to see them again, but I'm really hoping that I will get to. All right. How do you like the new uniform? I love the new uniform. I think it's very comfortable and it gets the job done. And I think we all look really professional. Where is your precious dog? Luna is hiding under my feet right now. Yeah, she's just laying down. We've already picked her up twice, so I'm just going to kind of let her chill. And you guys will get to see her again soon. Okay. Okay, do you work with any 30-year veteran flight attendants? Yeah, so most flight attendants who have been working for like, 25, 30 years fly better trips than what I usually can get. They usually fly like Hawaii or London or Paris or, fun stuff like that. And, but some of them do like to fly domestic too. And what's the nuttiest thing I can share? Okay, well, if you guys watch my wisdom teeth vlog, I share on that video some of like really rude passenger experiences that I've had. Some people can be really, really rude on airplanes, and I don't really understand why. It's kind of like, it's not really hard to just kind of go to your seat and just sit there and, just kind of enjoy the ride. But some people just like to make a fuss of things. Nuttiest thing you can share. Okay, this is probably one of the most disgusting things, and it was one of the first flights that I worked. I was asking this guy if he'd like something to drink, and he couldn't hear me, so he was like yelling at me and was like, "What?" And I was asking him again. I was like, "Would you like something to drink?" And he asked for a Coke, and then he took out it was like his grill or his dentures or something in his mouth, and he put it directly on the tray table, and then took the Coke and started drinking it. And you guys, I think I gagged like in the aisle. So if you do not clean your tray tables, I highly suggest you clean your tray tables, because yeah, you never know like what's been on there before. Yeah, it's just so gross even thinking about it. Are the pilots generally nice to the flight attendants, or are they rude or obnoxious? I would say it's about 60-40. Most pilots are good people and are nice, but I think it's kind of the same with like any job. You're not gonna like coworkers aren't always going to be perfect and be super nice, but most of them are really cool. Most of them are really chill. And honestly, like we don't even interact with them a whole lot except for our briefings before the flight and like if they need a bathroom break or if they need food or something. Okay, what's your longest flight? That was from Dallas to Narita. Was it hard to pay for a crash pad and food when you became a flight attendant? At first, yeah, it can definitely be hard because like I made the video about flight attendant pay. It's definitely not the highest paying job, especially when you first start out. So definitely say like save as much as you can. But there's also always opportunities to work extra trips and to work extra flights. So yeah, you just kind of have to really grind, especially in the first few years to make money. Okay, what's your favorite tourist destination and you wish you could go there again? So my favorite tourist destination that I've been to, other than the cruise with Eric, was Iceland. I absolutely loved Iceland. It was one of the first trips that I took. Actually, it was only the second international trip that I ever took. And I went before I even became a flight attendant. And it was just beautiful and just an amazing, amazing experience. Sean. Hey, Julia, Sean from Philly here. I follow you and watch every video. Can't wait to run into you in person. Stay safe. Thank you, Sean. Oh, that is so nice. You guys, seriously, I can't even like describe how much you all mean to me. Keep the videos coming with or without the job. Yeah, I'll definitely keep the videos coming, like whether I'm flying or I'm on the ground. Like I will probably keep my YouTube channel up for the rest of my life. I seriously love doing this. So empty flights or full house. Most of the flights have been really empty, although some have had more people. But the flights I've worked recently have had like almost no one on there. Have you ever worked a flight with any other DFW YouTubers? No, I haven't, but I think that would be really cool if I ever could. Do you need to be trained to work on different aircraft like the pilots, or can you, do you need to be trained for different aircrafts like the pilots, or can you work on different aircraft types? So funny enough, the pilots are actually only qualified to work on one aircraft. So like if you have a pilot who flies the 737, they can only fly the 737 until they change airplanes. Whereas as flight attendants, we can fly on as many aircrafts as we're qualified for. So I'm qualified for 12, so I can work on 12 different aircrafts, which I think is really cool because that doesn't limit me in the trips that I can try and bid for and the layovers that I can try to get as well. David says, I've been subscribed since day one. I just want to say I love your channel so much. Thank you so much, David. It's so interesting because my 1 year mark with YouTube is coming up on April 15th. And by the way, I have like a very big project, a very big video that I plan on releasing that day. So it's just been really interesting, like watching this channel grow and pushing myself out of my comfort zone and to do something that I genuinely never even thought I could possibly do. Eric was the one who really pushed me and like gave me the courage to actually like upload videos and to start this channel. It was something that I had kind of been like toying with, and you know, I was a journalism major in college, and I just thought it would be a really cool way to document my travels and, you know, to help others and to document the lifestyle of being a flight attendant. And then I spent $600 on a camera that I didn't really have, but I just was like, you know, screw it, I'm just going to do it anyways. And I guess it's kind of just like one of those things where you just have to really believe in yourself. And even if no one else believes in you, which, I mean, people did, it wasn't anything like that, but you just have to have that underlying faith in yourself and that determination. And I'm close to 30,000 subscribers now. And, you know, all of you are part of that. And I am just like grateful from the bottom of my heart for each and every one of you. And I'm super excited to watch this channel continue to grow. So my goal for the end of this year is to have 100,000 subscribers. So see if we can get there. Okay. If you had to live in another country, which would it be? Would you live in Switzerland? Yeah, I think I'd live in Switzerland with Eric. I think that would be super cool. It looks absolutely beautiful. I've never been there, but it looks beautiful. And, you know, Eric's lived there before and he loved it. And that's where he has family and stuff. So I think if I were to live in another country, that would be it. I think that would be super cool. Keep yelling at people to wash your hands. Yeah, wash your freaking hands, guys. Yeah, so just especially if you're traveling right now, like please, 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 for the love of God, like continue to wash your hands and use hand sanitizer. Yeah, so it's just because we need to help stop the virus if we can. What about the A380? I've actually never been on that airplane. I think it would be a really cool plane, but I've never been on it. So, hi, I love you guys. We love you too. I have to sleep now. Good luck with the live stream. Oh my goodness, where are you that you're going to sleep right now? But good night. 100,000, you can do it. Thank you. What's your dream layover? Dream layover would definitely be probably Paris or Rome, just somewhere really far that I've never been to. The only places in Europe that I have been to are London and Iceland. So I really want to explore more of Europe. And oh my God, I also would love to go to Italy. I really, really want to go to Italy. Okay, do you watch Casey and Megan? Yeah, I do. Okay. Let's see. I will tell my friends about this channel. Thank you. That is so nice. As I mentioned earlier, I have zero interest in becoming a pilot. Dublin is worth a visit 100%. I would love to go to Dublin. Yeah, I would love to go to Ireland and Scotland. I mean, you guys, there's like, when I think of the entire world and like a whole world map, and if you were to give me a dart and to just have me throw the dart and wherever it landed, I'd be happy to go. Like, oh, my bucket list is just so big. Like, I really want to go to Australia. I want to go to South Africa. I want to go to Thailand. I want to go to Vietnam. Like, I want to go, there's just, yeah, I want to go everywhere. So, and one day I will, and I will bring you all along with me. What color do you like? My favorite color is blue. Eric's favorite color is white because it's all the colors combined into one. That was actually one of the first things I found out about him. Were you planning on being a flight attendant from the early stages, or is it just something that happened and what drove you to become a flight attendant? So I always knew in college that I wanted to travel after I graduated. I just didn't know how or how I could have afforded it. And I also knew that I wanted a job where I wouldn't be sitting at a desk all day. Like, I did not want to sit at a desk and just, you know, have like my own little cubicle. Like, that's just not my style. I wanted to be active and on my feet. And my mom's best friend has been a flight attendant for 30 years. She doesn't fly for the same company as me. She flies for a different company. But anyways, I talked to her about it and I kind of just fell in love. And then I started applying to as many airlines as I could. And I applied to probably like 13 different airlines and I was rejected by almost all of them. So for any of you who are applying to be a flight attendant, and if you receive those like thanks but no thanks emails, just know that like it's okay. I received those too from many different airlines. We all do. But you kind of just have to persevere. And if it's something that you really want, you just have to stay determined and just really keep trying to go for it. So yeah, it wasn't something that was like immediately that I'd always wanted to do, but it kind of just happened and I'm so grateful for it. Do you think you will ever have kids? I bet you would be an amazing mom. Thank you so much. Undecided if I want kids one day or not, but I think if I did have kids, that would be great. But I'm also equally happy just kind of being me. And I consider Luna to be my kid. I definitely consider Luna to be my daughter. What is your dream Caribbean vacation? I really want to go. I don't know if it's St. Lucia or St. Lucia. I think it's St. Lucia. But I really, really, really want to go there. And the cruise that I originally was planning for Eric and I to go on in August had a stop there. So I'm just really praying that, you know, once this whole virus thing is over and we can cruise again, that we can still take that cruise. Maybe not in August, maybe later in the year. But yeah, that would be like my dream Caribbean destination. Greetings from sunny South Africa. Oh my God. Okay, yeah, South Africa is like so high on my list. I really wanted to go to Boulder's Beach where you can swim with the penguins and go to Lion's Head, and I really want to go on a safari. Those are just like it's like a big dream destination of mine. How old are you? I'm 24. I turn 25 on July 22nd. It's really weird to think that I'm like almost halfway through my 20s. It's kind of scary. Okay, will you do a video with your workout? Yeah, so I filmed a workout yesterday and I plan on probably uploading 2 workout videos a week. So probably every Tuesday and Thursday. And I know that's very different. That's like, you know, not really completely related to my channel, but fitness and traveling and, you know, my home life with Eric and Luna, those are the things that I am probably the most passionate about. So I definitely want to include more of that on my channel. So hopefully we can all work out together. Have I ever served an airline meal that I thought looked gross? Yeah, I've definitely served some meals that I thought was like, ooh, maybe I wouldn't eat that. Okay. Do you ever get confused about which aircraft you were on or forget where the crew rest area is? No, once I'm on a plane, I pretty much know exactly where I am. Have you ever been to Maine? I don't think so. I don't think I've ever been to Maine. What is your name? My name is Julia. How tall are you? I am 5'4". Okay. All right. I'm going to answer a few more questions, and then I'm probably going to say goodbye to everyone. Would you do a cooking show sometimes? Oh, hi, John. John comments on like all of my videos as well. He is super nice. So shout out to John Simmons. Thank you for your continued support of my channel. So we actually talked about it a little earlier in the live stream. I think Eric and I would love to do like a cooking segment for you guys. We love to make steak, so maybe we'll do something like that pretty soon. Okay, I'll answer like just a few more questions. How do I pack light packing cubes? And I try to think of just the bare necessities that I need and just only pack that. Okay. Are those moons on Luna's collar? Yes, so Luna has little moons on her collar for obvious reasons. And hey, Julia. Hey, Luann. Luann comments on a lot of my videos too. She is awesome. Can we get a home tour? Yes, so I'm actually planning on filming a home tour today after I say goodbye to you guys because I just cleaned and everything looks really nice. So I thought that would be really fun and just something to film since I won't be flying. Okay. All right, you guys. So I think I have answered most of the questions, but I plan on doing this probably once a week, every Saturday at noon, or if there's like a specific time that would work better for you guys, let me know. But I think I'm going to go eat lunch and I'll take Luna out and play. But thank you everyone so much for watching. It like really means the world to me. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.